University of Ghana campus located at Adabraka, usually known as Accra City campus. And as usual, the election temperature is still raising, and I am still interacting with most of the contestants. We don't just have to go in for anybody just like that, but we have to go for someone who will bring positive change. Yeah, so I have with me Sir Felix, Sir Silas, Sir Silas, yeah, Sir Silas. I have with me Sir Silas. Yeah, he's very popular, so and the voice is too much. Yeah, that's why I say Felix, Sir Silas. Yeah, and I think I have to allow him to introduce himself.
Alright,
So,
so because my name is Silas. My name is
oh, okay,
Silas
so
Ampomah.
I say Silas,
Yes,
and you are saying
Zeph Felix,
Silas.
Zeph
Oh,
Felix.
okay,
You understand? Yes.
okay.
So my name is Silas Ampomah, but
Okay.
I'm widely known as Silas, and I'm contesting for the office of the SRC president. So basically, that's all about me.
Okay, okay. Uh, why are you contesting? Because there are a lot of positions. Why not secretary, organizer, and what have you? And you want to touch the knob?
All right, so let me say this. From level 100, we've had this vision of making a legacy on city campus. It's not just a position to occupy.
Okay,
It's about a vision. It's about a job that needs to be done.
okay,
We want to leave a legacy where students will be so glad that at least they are from city campus.
okay,
So I believe if we want to leave this legacy, it is only the SRC presidency that would, enhance that legacy.
okay,
So that is why we want to go for the SRC.
okay, okay. You know, Ghana Clothing is the main sponsor for this interview. And I don't know. I did not inform them that today this thing is going to happen. But the fact is that I am glad because we are all in African wear. And the fact is now we have to eat, drink, and wear Africa. It's another way to boost our economy. So I am so glad that we are marching. Yeah, give us three policies that you think based on that you can make a change.
All right. So my policies actually are under four things, but I'll speak about just three of them.
Okay.
So the first one has to do with advocacy. Secondly, I'll speak about academics.
Okay.
Thirdly, I also speak about the welfare of students on city campus.
Okay.
And the last has to do with sports and entertainment. But I wouldn't speak about that for now.
Okay.
Now the first one is about advocacy.
Okay.
Our advocacy would range from lecture halls, libraries, and even our fees.
Okay.
Now, when I talk about the lecture hall, I mean um, lecture hall conditions.
Okay.
It is so obvious that lecture hall conditions in City campus is so bad.
Okay.
So this is the plan. We are going to set up maintenance committee that would make sure that before every semester begins, everything has to do with lecture hall to be fixed. Secondly, when you go to library, the books over there are cake. So the plan is that we've had table discussions with BAM Library already, and they've told us to bring a list of books that we need. So we would make sure we speed up that process to make sure the BAM Library books are changed to suit the standard of education system. Now to our academics. I like to talk about academics because I was the academic affairs head.
Okay.
Now, this gave me opportunity to meet several students who deferred their courses. So when the plan is to set up or establish an endowment fund. This endowment fund would be set out to make sure the proceeds that the SRC make, you find 10% or 5%, put it in there, invest and use the returns to support students who may not be able to meet the financial needs on campus. One thing again has to do with we speeding up or we intensifying the scholarship seminar.
Okay.
We are all supposed to go in for scholarships. There are scholarships on main campus that city campus students are eligible to apply. But because we don't intensify the publicity and also we don't equip students
We are not
their
enlightening
application.
about it.
Exactly. So last semester, as I think I've said, I organized seminar
Okay.
for students in that regard. And most students applied, and it's so I was so happy. Just about 5 days ago, about 4 students called me that they gotten a scholarship.
Scholarship.
Yes,
Wow,
and I was so happy
fantastic.
because as an academic affairs, and at least I can add this to my
Yeah.
achievements. You
Yeah.
understand? So we would intensify it, create groups that would support students in the application process and make sure we get slots, permanent slots for city campus students.
Okay.
Now it is open for everyone.
Okay.
But I want to get at least a portion that would be stipulated or specified for only city campus students. Do you understand? Yes. Another thing has to do with our welfare. Welfare. Welfare will start from the various lecture hall conditions, as I said, and also our washrooms, and also one of my main agendas, which has to do with entrepreneurship.
Okay.
Yes. Most students on campus depend on their own buying and selling means to survive. Now, we would want to make sure entrepreneurship becomes one of the best on campus.
Okay.
Entrepreneurs, we help entrepreneurs on campus.
Okay.
You know, the big time billionaire is not the employee,
Yeah.
it's actually the employer.
Yeah.
So, in as much as we are here to be educated or to receive this book knowledge, we would also want to enhance students in the academic, in the entrepreneurship field.
Okay.
So, we want to set up an entrepreneurship hub.
Okay.
This hub will seek to educate students
Okay.
in terms of entrepreneurship,
Okay.
also to set out a fund that will support students,
Okay.
and also some pitching competition.
Yeah.
So when you have the pitching competition, investors will come around. These investors would invest in students who has ideas and do not have funds to support their needs.
Okay.
So these are the things that we intend doing. Thank you very much.
Okay. You're welcome. In fact, you were talking about something, and you landed on entrepreneurship, and you've gotten my point because there's something confronting the country, and when you delve into it more, there's one sector that is our education sector. You know, I understand school to be a well-established school or center or institution with all the facilities where people go to acquire knowledge and skills through formal education. And education is a process of acquiring knowledge and skills. Now, checking what we are learning here, sociology. I'm not saying it's bad. It's good because it's knowledge. Archaeology is knowledge. But sometimes I do ask myself, how are we going to correlate this to support the nation building we usually talk about? Now, with your entrepreneurship idea, how are you going to make it more impactful? Because looking at the pressure here, we are going for this lecture here and there, and most of them are now online. And you could see that you find difficult to even do some side.
jobs,
It will be
yes.
so difficult, and you may even say that you are giving yourself pressure. Meanwhile, that is very good. At the end of the day, you complete the school.
Yes.
4 years is just
Around the corner.
yes, you complete, and you have to be able to make an impact and contribute to the nation building. So, how are you going to make it more impactful?
Okay, so with the educational sector, as you rightly said, the education is not basically about the course that we study. Education is about it guides us to be so disciplined. And that's why we always say that a university graduate can do almost everything in this planet because it is not about the course that we study, it's about you being able to apply the application of what you learn.
Yeah.
So with that one, God willing, next semester, based on what we've gotten on the course that we have, we are going to do face to face. Okay, in the usual 11 minutes.
Okay.
So it means that we get spaces, between to have, to meet
There will be
ourselves
some
and
kind of
also
allowances.
yeah, exactly. So what we are going to do is that we are going to have seminars.
Okay.
Seminars.
Okay.
Seminars here will educate students on entrepreneurship.
Okay.
Seminars that would seek to, train students in regards to the entrepreneurship. Okay. Yes. So we are not just going to say we are going to do entrepreneurship, we are going to revive entrepreneurship. We are putting measures in place to make sure students, are well versed with entrepreneurship.
Okay. And would there be any capital to support those who have the interest to carry it out?
Exactly. So we are going to have table talk or discussions with investors, as I said,
Okay.
where the investors will come around. We have pitching competition. I have several of them in mind already.
Okay.
So there will be pitching competitions where students will come around, speak to the investors about what they have in mind, their business ideas, and investors will invest in them. I have a friend who wants to start crab farming.
Okay.
This is so strange,
Wow.
but believe me, if he's to open up to you about how to go about it, you'll be so surprised that
Wow.
you even buy into that idea.
That's nice.
If you have
Fantastic.
investors coming around to listen to students with this idea, I believe they'll buy into it.
Okay. I want to tell you this so that you not forget if the mandate is being given to you. my God brought me to this earth through my mom just to inspire, educate, and enlighten. So please, if the power is being given to you and you are carrying out this project, don't forget me.
All right,
I
really
am there
forget.
to assist.
I really
Yeah.
forget. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
So now we are ending the conversation. So how do you want your supporters or people watching us to vote for you? How is the procedure if they want to vote for you?
All right. Thank you very much. So, viewers, let me also say this that elections is just around the corner and it's just on Friday. I always say that it is not about what I intend to do. No, it's about what I have done, and I want to, use that as a means to do better than what I did earlier.
Yeah.
So I want my supporters to understand that there's not a position to just occupy. There's a job to be done. So on Friday, I'm counting on each and every student on the University of, of Ghana, Accra City campus to just wake up as early as the person can and make sure he votes and votes well. Don't just vote for voting sake. Vote because you've gotten our policies. Vote based on policies. Vote based on track records. Vote based on competency. Vote based on someone who has the student populace at heart. Someone who has passion for students. I'm begging you. We have a lot to do on City Campus. We want to leave a legacy. Join the winning team. Let's leave a legacy. Thank you very much.
Okay, viewers, to add on, please, whether you support say Silas or please the name, forgive
Say
me,
Silas.
Silas. Okay, whether you support him or not, just consider what you have seen in him, what you can feel out of his achievement, and vote for him. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you very much.
Ghanafoɔ ɛne mmɛma mo ho baabi a menya me ntare firi sɛ mu sɛ mesɛ ntare a ɛfɛ se yɛ a na ɛyɛ Kana clothing ɛna ɛpam ma me yɛnhwɛ ne ntareɛ no bi. Ghanafoɔ ntareɛ no bi ni o ɛyɛ Kana clothing na ɛpam yɛ. Mestre sɛ wo patare bi se yasa omodia ne bra Kana clothing o Kana clothing on disappoint da o ti so o ma o beka se mawie no o wi ni bi mestre ye mo modern and patronize in made Ghana goods like this and also be boa me yet me boost economy.
Hello Ghanaians, here is Kana clothing. We customize almost everything to everyone. We sew kaftan, jumper, senator, 3 pieces, agoda and so on. We are located at Accra Asalam Down, opposite Lima Police Station. Our telephone number as follows: 055967 8420. In addition, 0277 427690. We are here to serve. Thank you.
Fellow Africans, for good, quality and durable outfits, contact Kana Clothing. Kana Clothing is the best.